Hey everyone, Brainy Musician, welcome to my channel. Feel free to like and subscribe for more videos. So today's tutorial is one of the most basic exercises that I've learned when I first started playing the guitar, and this is very helpful. Just have to say it will be frustrating, will be boring. I felt like that a lot when I was doing this exercise before, and thanks to my dad who kept pushing me, I am still doing it. Otherwise, I just felt like I just wanted to place the guitar away and never do it again. So shout out to my dad and a big thanks to him. So this exercise helps you locate the string because you'll be focusing a lot on the fretboard whenever you play the guitar, not on your strings. The only reason you'll be focusing on your strings is when you pick your strings individually, not strum it. And that's why this exercise is important. And before I get into the exercise, you should at least know the parts because I'll be talking a lot about the fret, the body. So this is just the head with the tuning knobs, the fretboard, and the body, and the bridge. Many people will say this is the bridge because it is the bridge. And some guitars will have a pickguard, some will not, depends on the model of your guitar. And of course the string. So each string has a name and they sometimes have numbers. Most people use numbers for them. So the numbers of it is, here's our top string, is low E string and high E. So the top and the bottom have the same name, but most people say low and high E because the low string is low pitch while the high E is high pitch. So I'll just quickly zoom in to show you the string, and I'll also show you the exercises. So I zoomed in and I'll just quickly show you the names of the string. Like I said, this is low E, this is A, D, G, B, high E. Like I said, these two are the same names, just low and high. It took me a while to learn the names of the strings, so I highly advise that you write this down. Most people will use numbers like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, got confused between these two. So most people will say in the numbers because it's easier to remember than the names, but I advise you to know your strings names because when you change your strings, you should at least say what are the names of the strings so that you place it correctly on the guitar and upside down. So the exercise is picking each string. So there's two that I learned. First one is picking each string once. When you go down, you place your pick on top of the string and you go all the way down to the last string like this. So 1 means 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And when you go up, you place your pick at the bottom of your string. And then you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now and then I mess up this practice because the reason for that is the strings are a little close, so it's good to know this exercise. It'll make your hand do it on its own, become natural to know your strings, and when you're playing, it will become easier. The second exercise is picking each string 4 times, but you'll be picking twice down and twice up. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then when you go up, it's the same thing. Twice down, twice up. Down, up, down, up. So I do this every morning before I practice guitar because this helps with the picking of the strings. And what I advise you to do is don't keep your hands in the air because your hands might get tired. You might end up mixing up the strings. You might end up skipping one or might end up playing the wrong string. So most people rest their hand on the bridge while others place their pinky or other finger here for support. I personally I prefer my pinky because still move my hands around with my ring finger. It's not that easy, so I prefer my pinky. The only reason I put my hand over here is if I'm using all my fingers, but mostly I keep it here, or the only reason I don't keep it on either of this is when I'm strumming, because when you're strumming, you need to have a free hand. This exercise will also help you in the movement with your wrist, because what I learned, the mistake that most people make, that I know I've also made it, is using the elbows to strum, but in actual fact you should be using your wrist. So this will also help you with the wrist, because you see I only use my wrist. So these are the exercises, and I want you guys to do it till you can't see, meaning you can do it without looking, you can do it with your eyes closed. Like I said, I still sometimes miss out the strings. It is normal. You won't be 100% perfect in it. You have to just keep doing it every day. I still do it every day. Only once in a while now I mess up, otherwise I get every string right. And about the fretboard, whenever you have it, well, when you're doing this exercise, pretend you don't have the fretboard, is you only use your fretboard for support, but I advise you not to hold your fretboard the way that you mute your strings. You should not mute the strings. You should hear your strings, because if you mute them, they'll give the wrong sound. So these are the practices, and they are very basic. They are basically the foundation, which you should have very strong, and there are other exercises that I'll show in future videos. Exercises, yes, it is very basic, but it's very important. And if you're a beginner guitarist and you find it useful, you can comment below. And if you're an experienced or professional guitar player and you want to give me advice or tips, I'm also open to that in the comments, because I'm also learning. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and please, I really need your support for 100,000 subscribers, because I have a dream that I want to achieve before the 30th of April 2024. And I will need 100,000 subscribers for that. And I promise you, it will not be disappointing. I'll see you in my next video.